Alright, boys and girls, parents and guardians, are you ready to have fun? We're gonna start with a few games to warm up, and the first one is knee tap game. Try to tap the other person's knees. It's one knee or both, inside or outside, doesn't matter. Bend your knees, you have to protect your own knees, and you have to, in the meantime, attack and try to get the other person's knees. It's a fun game. As I said, bend your knees, put your hands up, try not to hit the other person's hands away. You, by reflex, that's what's going to happen to you. You are going to try to hit the other person's hands away, but really that's not a nice thing to do. It's more about launching in them. Okay, go get them. Stay with your partner up with the kid, the sibling, parent who is about the same size as you are. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so 45 seconds break here. 15 seconds break, and then we are on for another 45 seconds. The next game is bare shoulder game. So you are down on the ground, but don't let your knees touch the ground. So you are on your hands and feet and try to touch the other person's shoulders. It's a fun game. Go guys, try it. So you don't put your knees on the ground. Don't let your knees or even elbows touch the ground. Don't take breaks. Now move around. You can see Levi and Lexi get a little stuck there in the corner. Try to move around. Make it fun. Just making sure that you go for the shoulder, left or right, doesn't matter, and that you protect your own shoulder. So you don't want to be tagged. You just want to tag the other person only on the shoulder. Keep it up. You see Levi had to stand up for a second, but that's okay. He's back at it again. 45 seconds. When you hear the whistle, then we have 15 seconds, and then we go for the next. Okay, here's the 15 seconds break. Stretch a little, have a sip of water if you need to. Levi got a little hurt. I give him a kiss. Ask your mom for a kiss, and get ready for the next game. The next game is crab foot game. So you are going to move like a crab and then try to touch with your feet the other person's feet, your partner's feet. Now, as you can see, Kyle is definitely winning here, but then I realized, okay, I better move because he attacked and ruined my shoes and untied my shoelaces. So I try, you will see in a second, I'm like, oh, I'm out of here. So crab out of there, in and out, left and right, keep moving and use tricks and attack, and in the meantime, watch your feet and try to protect your feet. 45 seconds, it's almost over. Then we will have a 15 seconds break, and we will do shadow run. Go ahead, try to get them. Okay, shadow run will be the next one. That means you face your partner, and your partner will run left and right, back and forth, to spin around. Whatever your partner does, you have to mirror that. You have to shadow that. You see, I'm going back, now I'm coming forward, so go left and right and go fast, then go slow and then go back and forward. Turn to a spin. You will see Kyle do a spin. So however it feels right to you, try to trick your partner from, try to avoid him to or her to be able to mirror you. You see, we are starting to warm up. Kyle, I think now the other person take the turn. So your partner will start. You can see Kyle start to go crazy. So take turns too. It's probably like another 10 seconds left. So just keep going. Try to trick your partner so he or she won't be able to follow you. And it's almost over. There you go. The next one will be jump, squat, clap. So you guys face each other, but a little bit off to the side. Put your hands up, and then you jump 180 degrees. In the meantime, you clap with your partner. So a clap and jump back. Face your partner again. All the way back. 180 degrees jump. Kyle is kind of lacking in that he didn't understand that he has to do that with his feet. So face your partner. Imagine you are standing on a line. Then you jump up, clap the hands of your partner, and then you land on the same line, but you took 180 degrees. There you go, 180 degrees turn. You see my feet? You see how I can actually jump on a line, on an imaginary line, 180 degrees, and land while I clap. There you go, Kyle. You guys can do it. Go for it. It's almost over. And then go down to a squat position, 90 degrees. And that was over. Hold down push-ups. So everybody can do a push-up, right? Your hands are under your shoulder and your elbows are close to you. Don't let the elbows go out. You guys one of you will go down to almost like it's like a low push-up, and the other person climbs over left and right. Then that person goes down to a low push-up and hold it. You hold a low push-up while the other person goes right there above you, crawl around left and right. Then whoop, you jump. You do a push-up, and then you climb over your partner left and right, and then you go down to a down push-up. You hold that position. It's very hard. I know it's burning, right? I know, just keep holding it. I remember in that part we were talking with Kyle, and Kyle said, oh my gosh, how much longer can we do that? A low push-up is very hard, so just strengthen your muscle there. Just flex your muscles, flex your core, and hold it there. Breathe out, and when it's your turn, you do the push-up and you climb over. There it is. Good. So the next one will be called frog jumps. You can see it's coming up. One person goes, touch the ground, put your head down. Here it is. Very important, put your head down, because otherwise you will hurt your head. And the other person jumps over you. So you just put your hands on the other person's back by the shoulder, but making sure you make it over. You don't want to land and collapse on that person. You see, I'm much heavier than Kyle, but even we can do it too. And Lexi is much lighter than Levi. It's very important to put your hands either on the ground or your knees. You don't want to fall forward while somebody's pushing down on you. So, but just be gentle. The first couple of jumps, just be gentle, making sure that you're not gonna run into some furniture or fall down on your face. So protect your face, use your hands, and then that other person, put your head down. Put your head down. Don't poke up your head. Don't wait for your partner. You will see, you will feel when the partner is jumping. Okay, here's the next one. That would be sit and stand. So actually, I put another one in here. And that's a squat. Oh, it's sit and stand. Oh, okay, it's sit and stand. Sorry, I got a little confused. So you hold the opposite arms, opposite hands. You face each other. The one person has the right hand out, the other one has both the right. Right hands out, right hand out. Sorry. I'm totally confusing you with this one. Right hands out, crisscross. You hold each other's hands, and then one person sits down, and the other. Don't use your hands when you go down. Don't use your other hand. Don't push yourself up from the floor with your other hand. So don't use your hands. Then it's harder. If you have to use it, that's okay. You know, I see it right back there with Kyle and with Levi and Lexi. Lexi is so much lighter than Levi. It was hard for her to pull Levi back. But just give a nice firm hand there. Okay, guys, 15 seconds. We have hamstring resistor. It's a great exercise. You go down on your knees. Your partner is behind you. I like the partners to be on their knees and hold your feet down by your ankle. Then you crisscross your hands and you go keep that position straight up until you can't go down with a straight body anymore. Then you move your arms and you push yourself back from the ground. I move back a little bit because I was in the camera, but here I go, straight body, and then push yourself back. Give yourself a push, back up. It's very important that you partners hold the feet down, hold the other person's legs and feet down by the ankle, by the feet, the heel part of the feet, so they don't just go and fall on their nose. And the other person, be ready with your crisscross arm in front of you, in front of your chest. Be ready with your arms to help yourself with the fall. Okay, the same scenario here. It's 15 seconds break, but the partners will change. So if you were holding your partner's feet down, now you will be doing the hamstring resistance exercise. Ready, go. Okay, hold down the feet, hold down those by the ankle. It's not easy. If you don't hold the person hard enough, strong enough, it's gonna be hard for the person to come up. Good job, guys. Very good. So go down straight body in the last minute. Arms come out. You help yourself, making sure you don't fall too hard. It's just a nice gentle fall. That's why we have the mats. I hope you have a mat. So it's good to have a mat ready for an exercise. Basic materials. I already am warning you that we will need a ball and a broom at the end of these exercises. So in the next 15 seconds when it's break time, go get a ball. Okay, you have 15 seconds. You can go get a ball or a broom, and I will remind you that again. The next one will be a mirror animal game. So one of you will show animal moves, and your partner have to do the same. Your partner have to copy you. So animal moves, you can see I do like a frog here, and then a crab. Lexi's trying to do something, and then it's like, what? Good job. So make any kind of animal moves. Doesn't matter. It could be you see they're doing snakes over there, and then Kai came up with an inchworm. We're doing an inchwormy thing in here in a minute. So it doesn't matter what kind of animal, a fish, a bird, or anything. There's a chicken. You can do anything. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Just come up with creative ideas. Make an animal move. Pretend you are an animal, and your partner has to copy that kind of a move. Here we go, a couple more moves, and then we have 15 seconds break. So keep going, keep going. Wait for the ding. Don't stop before the whistle. It's such another thing. Here's the whistle. If you didn't get a ball or broom, go ahead and get one. And then we go to chest push-ups. So you face each other, hold each other's hands, the fingers crossed. Step back a little bit so your arms are almost straight, and you lean in to the middle. Both of you do a push-up, meet in the middle. Watch your head, watch your head, watch your face. You have to kind of put your face, put your head to the right and to the left and alternate it. Otherwise, you will just headbutt. So watch your head, watch your face. You don't want, and you see Levi and Lexi, they're just standing up instead of going a little further from each other and leaning in. So you can't just stand and kind of like mess with your hands. So I told them, step back a little bit, step back, open up, and lean in with almost straight arms to each other. Lean in a little bit and then go in and out. In and out. Watch your head again. Don't bump foreheads. And 10 more. 10. Oh, 2 more. Sorry, I was talking too much. I thought we had more time. 15 seconds. Next one will be no hands bicycle. Sit down, face your partner, put your feet together. Don't sit too close and don't sit too far either. Somehow in the middle. You can see how we are doing it. Hands on the ground for now, and you start to do the bicycle. Then if it's easy for you, you can lift your hands off the ground and just do the bicycle. But we could have moved our legs a little more here, so do some legit bicycle moves. I want to see you riding a bicycle with your partner. Now chin up a little bit. Usually people sag in. Don't let your upper body collapse. So try to sit up straight, lean in a little bit back more. You see that Kyle is crouching up. I lean back. If you lean back, then that will be better for your abs. It will work your abs more, and that's what we want with this tricky exercise, and it's fun too. So let's see what Levi and Lexi are doing. Not bad, not bad. Lexi's laying down. That's too low, but you can experiment. 15 seconds break, guys, and then we are going to do stretch a little for a second, your legs, your arms, have a sip of water, and we are going to do TRX sway. That is one person going down to a push-up position, then the other person, your partner, will hold your legs by your ankle, and then put your legs together, and the other person should sway your legs. But I am so heavy compared to Kyle. It was hard for him, so he had to move with my legs. So if you're smaller than the person you're swinging, whose legs you're swinging, then move with the legs. But the best, what we are trying to do here is to sway the legs left and right with your arms, person who you are standing, without movement. So the other person has to do like a strong push-up hold position, and this is a core exercise. Okay, so we are going to switch out, and the person who is doing the push-up hold will be the one in a second. Now, sorry, I was telling you a little too early to switch out, but here now we are switching out. Kyle right away started it, but you see me, I can swing his. Now don't let your belly like Lexi sag down there. Don't let. Okay, here we go. So don't let your belly sag down. Okay, don't let it go down, and don't bend your knees. So straight legs and straight body. You have to hold your body straight with your core muscles. That's why it's great for the core muscles, your abs. You have to compensate for the swaying movement. So very important to not sag down, because that's not good for your back and for your hips. So keep it straight. Kyle is trying it hard, but then he starts to, as you can see, bend his knees. So don't bend your knees. Don't droop down. Okay. Here will come in a minute the break. So keep going. It's coming close. Don't sag. I see Lexi sagging again. Okay, you did it. Forearms to hands plank. So next one will be a plank position. That will be, oh, forearms to hands. Oh, I think that we didn't even do that. We actually did a push-up. So push-up, a push-up position. It's a push-up hold. We hold the push-up, and you are next to each other, facing in the same direction, and one of your arms, left arm from one of you and the right arm from the other, goes around the other person's shoulders and back. And you just keep that position, hold it for 45 seconds. So actually we didn't do the forearms to hand, we did the push-up plank. It's like a plank position. Very hard, very hard to just keep going. Don't let your tummy sag down. Hold your position from the core, and just keep it. I know it's burning, right? I know it's burning in your arms and in your abs. Keep doing it. Okay, so 15 seconds. You have 15 seconds to change with your partner. We're gonna do the same, but we can't just strengthen one arm, right? We have to give the other arm a chance too. So you go around each other, and here you go. 45 seconds, a hold position. This is even going to be harder since before that we did the TRX sway. So we already did a plank position, but we're going on with the plank position. It's very good. It's a whole body exercise. Especially the core muscles have to be activated to hold this position. Just keep holding it. We're getting there about 20 seconds. I know, now it's really burning. I know. So if one of you need a break, take your hand off your partner. The other one, keep your arm up, okay? Don't find an excuse and say, oh, my partner is done. No, you are not done. Then you are gonna hold your arm up and go back right away. Go back to your partner, put your arm up on the shoulder and back. Okay, the next one will be jump, squat, pull. Jump, squat, pull. So you face each other, give each other your right hands, and you jump to a squat position, and you switch your hands left and right. Squat down to 90 degrees, squat down a little lower. See, I could have gone lower. When I was doing it, it felt like I was low because it was burning, but you can go down lower. So go as low as you possibly can, left and right. Keep switching, don't stop. Lexi and Levi in the back, they thought they had to jump over the mat. You don't have to jump over anything. Have an imaginary line and jump over that line, but naturally you do that, and pull on your partner a little bit. Like a little pull will help you to keep going. I know it's burning. I know the legs are burning right now, but that's why we are doing it, for the fun of it and for the burn of it. So here it comes, the end. Okay, so after the jump, squat, pull, we have high five burpees. Kyle is fixing his shoelaces, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. You know what a burpee is. You just go down to the ground, touch the ground, you jump back to a push-up position. No push-ups or push-ups is up to you. You jump up and you give a high five to your partner. Jump up and a high five. Down to the ground, push-up position, and a high five. If you guys are really good and in shape, then do a push-up at the end. And on the bottom, you can see Kyle is doing a push-up. Kyle goes push-up, and then he does a jump. Now, I have to wait for him. So if you decide push-up, then both of you have to do the push-up. Otherwise, one of the partners have to wait too long. So, and that's okay too, if that works as well. But you decide, push-up or no push-up, and keep going. Push-up is much more effective in strength training, so I highly recommend push-up, but for some reason we miscommunicated. So I didn't do push-up, Kyle did, but then I told Kyle, you don't have to do that. Next one, guys, will be prisoners, sit and stand. You stand by each other, your backs are to each other. You cross your arms, you sit down, straighten your legs, and now you pull your legs back up. Push against your back or you won't be able to stand up. The way to stand up in this partner exercise is push against each other's backs. Otherwise, you won't be able to stand up. You have to help each other. Push really hard. There you go, and slowly you will stand up. Okay, don't worry if it doesn't work for the first time. It's kind of an interesting feeling to push against each other as much as we need to do that. And if one of you are heavier than the other person, that's really challenging, but you will feel the balance, how you have to push and where. So keep pushing, keep sitting down, straighten your legs for a second, then pull your legs back and push against each other's backs. Good job, guys. We don't have too many exercises left. Walk out, push up, clap. So keep up. You are doing great. You are going through a lot of exercises. Walk out, push up, clap is you walk down from standing position, straight legs, slowly, inch by inch. You walk down to a push up position. You do push up. Did we do? Yeah, I hope we did the push up. And then you do clap with the right hand and left hand. So you go down, do a push up, then you go right and left. And we switched in the middle. Then inch, very slowly you walk back up all the way to a straight leg standing position. Inch down, you do 1 and 2 claps, and then you inch back 1 inch at a time. Very slowly you stand up and go down again. Keep going, guys, keep going. We have about 15 seconds. Keep going with that. Another kind of hold. Plank exercise, good for your core. Okay, let's switch to the back muscles. We didn't do too much for back. Back, flex, clap. You lay down on your tummy, and the other person, your partner, will lay facing you, aligned with you, right there. A little further. Give each other enough room that when you lift your arms up, you can give each other a clap, a high five. Don't bend your knees. Look at my legs. Don't bend your knees. Lift up your feet off the ground. Lift up your elbows off the ground. So don't let your elbows touch the ground, and don't let your feet touch the ground. So if you have your elbows and your feet up in the air and straight knees, not bend knees, like you can see Lexi just bent her knees, that's kind of cheating. Don't bend your knees, and then give each other the claps. And you could even, next time when you watch this video, you can even count your claps and see if you can clap more times than the other partners, than your siblings or friends. So keep up your feet, keep up your legs, keep up your elbows off the ground. Okay, so next one, we only have a few left. Arm raises. We have about 7 exercises left. There is a high five for you from Lexi. Arm raises. You face each other. You put your hand over the other person's hand and try to push her hand down. And the other person is keeping her hand up, and don't let you to push your hand down. So one person is pushing the arms down, arm raises, and the other one is trying to prevent you from pushing her or his arms down. Okay, we will switch in a minute. Just keep pushing. But actually you take turns. It's alternating, not in a minute. So right away when you can't hold it anymore, then when you get back to the starting position, then you switch and you will be the one who is pushing down the other person's hands. Don't bend your elbows. Some people right away bend their elbows. Kind of try to put your hands on each other's hands, not all the way up to the elbows. So try one person. Okay, good. That one is done. 15 seconds of the break, and then we will have partner sit-ups. So this time both of you will do sit-ups. Kind of cross your feet together, clamp your feet. Here we go. You lay down in back with your hands behind your head, and when you come up, you clap on the top. So lay down with your hands behind your head, and then there you go. On the top, you give each other a high five. So let's do like 20 more of this, 20 more seconds, let's say that, because we don't do the sit-up every second. So now go ahead and keep doing it. Make it sure that you put your hands behind your head when you go down, and you do a high five when you come up. Clamp your feet together, otherwise it's gonna be hard to come up. The feet, so feet are clamped all the way up to high five. 15 seconds break, and the next one will be the get up. So that means you get up all the way from a sitting position. One person is sitting, the other person is on his knees holding my feet down. Kyle is holding my feet down, as you can see, and I stand up. So I try to go all the way down with my hands behind my head, and then I try to stand up without using my hands on the ground, without a help from a push. You know, you can use your hands, but that's not gonna work the hands, because this is the whole fun of it. The whole exercise is about using your abs to get up instead of your hands, because that wouldn't be a big challenge for your hands to push you up, but the abs without the hands, that is. Okay, I'm gonna help a little here because Levi and Lexi don't understand this Actually, they are just different. Lexi couldn't hold Levi's feet down strong enough to sit up. So if your partner is much lighter who's holding your feet, don't worry. Use your hand a little bit, okay? Don't get in an argument over that. So that's why I'm helping Levi a little bit, because he wanted to feel what it is like when you can stand up all the way. So if you're a little smaller, a little lighter, hold your partner's feet down with all your little heart. Okay, now switch around the other person. So whoever was holding the other person's feet, that person is on the ground now, ready to do the sit-ups and the stand-ups. Okay, it's called the get-ups. Okay, go for it. So get up all the way and go down to the ground, hands behind your head. And when you get up, make it sure. I like how Kyle keeps his hands on his head for the whole time. What I did, I just kept my hands on my head when I was going down, and then kind of used my hands. The best way is how Kyle is doing it here. Keep your hands behind your head. Keep your elbows open. Don't close your elbows in front of your head. And here we go. 15 seconds break again. Okay, leg throw abs. Levi is getting, they are giving high fives, everybody. You are almost there. So where were we? Leg throw abs. I believe that's next. So one person lays down on the ground, and then the other person stands above you over your head. Open your legs so the person on the ground can go ahead and grab your ankles. Then your legs together. Knees are not bent. Try to keep your legs as straight as you possibly can. And the person who is standing, that person throws your leg down to the ground. Kyle is throwing me my legs left and right, and it's really hard to get those legs back. Your hands holding your other person's ankles. Hold on tight, because that's what gives you leverage. Hold on tight to the other person's ankles, and we are almost done here, guys. Keep doing it. And 15 seconds break. Here we are going to change. The person who was standing, the leg thrower, will be laying down. The other person stands over his head or her head. Grab the standing person's ankles, and here we go. There you go. So it's straight. Kyle is bending his knees a little bit too much. So straighten your knees and don't let your legs hit the ground. So stop the legs before they hit the ground. Stop the legs. Use your abs, use your core. Don't bend your knees, straighten your legs, and don't let your feet hit the ground. Hold it. Stop your feet from hitting the ground, from going all the way down with your abs, with your six-pack abs. Go. That's what makes, if you don't have those six-pack abs, this is the exercise that will help you to get to six-pack abs. Okay, good job, guys. We are almost at the end here. Keep going. Okay, we have 3 exercises left. Don't give up now. Have a sip of water. Making sure you have a ball. We need to pick up that ball I told you about at the beginning. Do you have a ball? Sit down next to each other, facing in the same direction, about shoulder width apart. And here we go. One person will twist and touch the ball to the ground and give it to your partner. You guys are next to each other. If it's too close, if you're touching each other, scooch down a little bit, open up a little bit, give each other a little room. If you're too far and you can't reach each other, then get a little closer. Every time you have the ball and you twist to touch it to the ground, touch the ball actually to the ground. Touch it to the ground. Feet off the ground, but don't bend your knees too much. Well, we have it bent, but not up all the way to your chest. Now hold your feet off the ground and close your legs. Why are you clumping around with the feet? Close your legs, close your knees, close your feet, and be really strong from your core. Okay, guys, wall, sit, ball, passes. So we still have the ball. Keep the ball. You will touch by your backs, so you face away from each other. Your backs are touching each other, and you go down as low as you can until you reach about 90 degrees. Your legs have to be down to a squat, 90 degrees squat. Okay, my knees, my feet could be a little bit out more. Oh, Levi legs are just figuring out. Kyle's is about perfect. Kyle could go a little lower or lower back. He should be closer to my back. He should not just lean against me by your shoulder. Your whole back, all along from top to bottom, should be touching. And then you lift up the ball and touch it down to your knees and back. Knees and to the other person. Okay, Kai should come a little closer. So touch your lower back. Your lower back is touching too. Don't go away from each other. Don't have a gap there. Okay, guys, 15 seconds, and here comes the last exercise. You're almost there. Go get your broom. Go get the broom I was telling you about. You can either keep the bottom part of the broom on or twist it off. Twist the bottom part off. Levi likes he has only a stick, so you either lose a broom stick or the whole broom, because this one it works either way. You push the stick down in different direction, bend your knees, and the other person has to be ready. Try to catch that broom before the broom stick or broom hits the ground. And then you can take turns. In the middle of it, we decided instead of just me throwing it to Kyle, we will take turns. So if you take turns, then you put the broomstick or the bottom of the broom in the middle between you. Bend your knees and try to tick each other and push the stick down left, side, right, to give a little challenge to your partner. The partner has to catch the broom. I left this exercise for last in case you don't have a broom handy. You did it! You're awesome!